The Healing Fire Coalition gathered at a homeless encampment in Prince George called Moccasin Flats. Central and Northern BC chiefs, along with organizations, came to show support for the unhoused in the city. Many are members of their communities. Clayton Tenay Chief Darlene Logan says they wanted everybody there to know they care.
Members here can see that they're being noticed and that we care about them. That's the main thing, was that we care. We're not shutting the door in their faces. We're not saying, make an appointment to come see me. Like, just come see us. We'll try and do the best we can, and this is just the start of it.
Prince George Mayor Simon Yu says he ran his campaign to help find a solution, and he vowed to find answers.
I will do my best to help, to coordinate, to do whatever necessary to address the problem we're facing here today.
Homelessness and housing isn't just a problem in Prince George. It exists all over the country. This week, in an online press conference, a national group of Indigenous housing providers raised the alarm for the dire need for Indigenous housing. They are calling for the federal government to provide $6 billion per year to deal with housing.
But the government must make immediate, meaningful, and sustained investments to stave off the ongoing crisis that not only are we all aware of and experiencing, but has most particularly exacerbated the housing and health crisis for Indigenous peoples.
Back in Prince George at the homeless camp, the Healing Fire Coalition held a ceremony for another big problem: addiction. Late last month, the BC Coroner Service released a report on the toxic drug supply deaths in the province. It said that in 2022, there were 2,272 suspected illicit drug toxicity deaths. Chesletta Carrier Nation Chief Corona Lewin expressed the need for a healing and treatment center in the north, like the one proposed for Tatchet Lake near Vanderhoof.
We need for a caring shelter to fit the needs of this population, and it must be a priority.
The coalition holds fire ceremonies every week in Sycus territory. The gatherings are to support those dealing with addictions and families that lost members to the opioid crisis. Chief Priscilla Mueller believes community leaders and organizations can come together to find long-term solutions.
Can't just depend on the province and the government to do things for us. I think our communities, if we could come together, we could find a solution on how could we help, with homelessness.
Lee Wilson, APTN National News, Prince George.